Mishka, start recording. We are recording now. Fun fact.
Excellent. Jay is not here yet. He has stepped away.
Oh, Jay is not here yet? Okay, that's fine. Well, we're recording anyway. Hello, peoples. Intros be damned. Whatever.
Oh, come on, you can do it.
I'm Zoro. We're back for D&D. Yay. It's been a while. It's been, what, a month since we played? Damn it.
Yeah, at least.
Damn D&D schedules being thwarted at every pass.
The highest challenge rating.
Yeah.
Organizing a fucking game.
Yeah, scheduling. That's harder than it
Ah,
tries.
the final boss.
Yeah.
Schedules.
Mhm.
Alright, let me... I will warn there's incoming music. Uh, so, even while Jay is away, we can at least get started. As you guys walk out of the tavern, I did roll for weather today, and it is a light rain. But does
Joy.
anyone remember where you were going?
We were going to shop a little bit, but we were deciding. We know where we're going. We don't know what route we're going.
Okay,
Where
so
are we
I
going?
was going to say, what was the destination? I don't remember.
uh, uh, Lake of Songs. We could
Okay.
either go the short way, which is the more dangerous way because of
Right, cutting through the forest.
shenanigans happening there, or we could take the long way, which, while be safer, is indeed longer by taking the road way.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we had left off. Now everything before that, understandably, I don't remember going
Yeah,
on
right,
there.
no, I get it.
Um, but
Yeah, because
I
if you
know
guys take the roadway, um, I believe it would take probably about 2.5 weeks, probably, to get to the Lake of Songs, rather than cutting out the middleman and going across the forest, which would probably take you about a week.
so that's what we were left to decide. We didn't want to make a decision since last time Jay was not with us.
And unfortunately, I mean, where we ended last time is kind of rippy, but that's. I'm just gonna. Pa! They're gone. Don't worry about it.
We still want to make sure that we're, well, part of the decision of which way we're going also involves, what supplies we may need to buy here and now. We don't
Sure.
want to be caught unawares. I thankfully have a way for us to have a safe place of encampment, thanks to our benefactor, I'll say, one of them.
I was about to say, yeah, you guys just finished your encounter with death, so.
Yes, which is not an ominous way to start an adventure at all.
No, not at
Leaving,
all. Don't worry about it.
leaving the safety of civilization and going into wilderness and darkness and uh, whatever.
Gene.
I
Hold on, let me read what you just sent me first.
Oh, sorry. That be a bit for whatever you available.
Ah. Ooh. Okay. I like it. Sick. Uh, no, no. It's not too much. You're good. But yes,
Wonderful.
Jean. Quite like your companion, who you saw uh, disappear after checking a note in their pocket. You also feel something appear in your pocket.
Well, what is this now? Oh, okay. I don't remember putting that there.
Uh,
He goes and unfolds
when
the note.
Yep, you actually have a sealed note. It is stamped shut. And there is a picture of a rose on the stamp.
Ooh, you look at fancy with all that wax there. Must be something important.
Uh, we will wait a minute until Jay gets here. So we're just gonna chit chat until Jay gets back. Hopefully, it doesn't take him
Woohoo!
too long.
I
What
think he
was
was just going to the restroom and grabbing a drink or something.
okay?
So I doubt it will be all that long.
Malik, get your hoglin ass back in here.
He was still he was off talking to Death for a second. That's why he wasn't here.
Again,
Well,
not
that makes
ominous.
But because Death goes to leave, and he's like, "No, Master, wait."
I can't help but think of a bit of a recap might have helped.
Well, yes. Okay. To go over the recap, then, the majority of last time was you guys speaking with Death on the various things that you guys have been up to. And you sort of got the vibe from Death that he didn't really care what you were up to. He was more interested that one of your companions was his follower. But he did, as far as I remember, give you guys a nudge in the right direction, I believe.
Yes, he told us about Lake of Songs and the fact that potions of healing should not be trusted from vendors because the god of medicine has been corrupted.
Yes, and they are tainted, uh, pretty much.
We also learned a lot about the lizard folk clans to the southwest.
Ah, yes, you guys
Yes.
spent a good portion of last time discussing the 5 lizard folk clans.
Because we would like to go down there because that's where part of the Elk King has his powers sealed.
Yes, the Phoenix in particular.
Yeah, and so we were like, we should probably go there, but then we were nudged to uh to song the lake of songs. So and that seems more it's closer and maybe a little more pressing because we're searching for ingredients that can be found there so we can make our own healing potions.
Yes,
Right.
there's a
Now I can make
specific.
them using an ocean plant called the coral star.
Yes, which is specifically grown in the Lake of Songs. Come on, Jay. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. He probably doesn't even have his headphones on.
Also, there was something about underground ocean tunnel permissions for Lake of Songs.
Oh, yes. I believe it was tunnels that connect to the outer ocean, I believe.
That's just one of the last notes I had put down.
I remember something about that.
Lord of the Dead, Zadar.
Yes. So that was one of the things he told you about, I think.
Mm-hmm.
God, I gotta remember to take better notes myself. Man, DMing is hard.
It is.
It is definitely hard at times.
But the first time you offer to do it, you're now stuck in an infinite loop.
Forever DMs.
Yeah, pretty
Nice.
much, friend.
Yeah.
Ever
hey,
since
I got out of it.
ever since the first time I offered to be a DM 10 years ago, it hasn't stopped.
I'm working on getting an in-person game going. Oh, here comes Jay.
Yay! Oh no.
He's not seeing me. Hello, friendo. We've been waiting for you. Oh. Can you hear us now, Jay?
Sorry about that. I really had to go.
Oh no, you're
It's okay.
good, buddy.
We are
I just
recording.
we are recording. We did the intro and whatever. Well, sort of.
You guys silly billies, you didn't wait.
You okay?
I just had to really go.
Was it the pee pee or the
Okay.
poo poo?
Goodness.
Recording. I don't talk about that on recording.
Fair enough. The internet doesn't need to know whether it was or not.
It doesn't need to know anything.
You're healthy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I just
Good.
really, I just needed to go.
Okay, you're healthy. That's all that needs to be said.
So basically, all of a sudden, Malik reappears after talking to Death. Oh yes, you weren't here last time. Shit.
I was not here last week.
I mean, about a month ago, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Mhm.
So Malik, last time, not
Oh,
only
Dragon Ball Z.
yeah, last time on Dragon Ball Z. I can never do that voice. Ugh. The party spent the first chunk of the session talking to the boss about the various lizard folk clans. I believe James has the names written down. I totally
Oh, yeah.
forgot to do that.
Here. I'll put it in general. Unless you want
Yay! In general's fine.
Oh, you can. You can hear.
to. Okay, let me see if it'll let me do this. Or it makes some sort of sense. Oh yeah, that should work. What?
Oh, is it not going to?
Oh, there
Aha.
it is.
Yeah, there we go. Yes, they spent times acquiring information about the 5 clans, their leaders, and how to go about interacting with them for the first part of last session. And then for the latter half, the party came across Death, your master, in the tavern, and spent the rest of it talking to him.
I see you.
Basically, the vibe the party got from Death was he didn't give a shit what you were doing. He was just more interested that you were with him, Malik.
That I was what?
That you were one of their companions.
Oh, okay.
Basically, he was like, "Oh, one of your companions is my follower. Neat."
Mm,
But the party did decide to go to the Lake of Songs, I believe.
Yes, we just have still need to figure out how we want to get there. Either through the forest route or via the roadway route. Forest takes about a week. Roadway takes about a month.
I was gonna say the forest
It's more dangerous.
is definitely more dangerous, but if we have the ability to stay somewhere safe every night, which I believe Diana has a spell to do that, we should be
I
okay.
I do. It was gifted.
But yes, as this is happening, as you're all discussing this, Jean, you crack that note. Or do you crack that note, is my question.
That I do.
As you crack that note, it starts to hover in front of you as it folds in on itself and creates a portal.
Oh, banaimi real tie.
As you see a silhouette, all of you, of somebody sitting on a throne, what looks to be a throne made of skulls in particular, with roses patterned all along the outer edge of the throne. And you hear a voice as the silhouette of the hand reaches out, and it goes, "Jean Tinker, you have been formally invited to the Black Roses."
Banaimi real tie. I, 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 guys, look, I'm sure I'll be hanging around in the background with you, but I can't be giving up an opportunity like this. I mean, this group here is practically everything I've been wanting since I've been away at seas.
Are you referring
Should
to
we
us or
come
the
with
Black
you?
Roses?
It-
I'm not sure which one you're referring to.
I believe he was referring to the party there.
I figured as much. I
That's
just
all
wanted to
right.
make sure. I mean, the Black Roses are not what they once were, Jean. I don't know if they can be trusted, considering they are not as watched as they once were.
I have got no clue what you mean by that.
I point to the several notes throughout the entire game to where the Black Roses are not good guys anymore. They are definitely semi-bad guys.
Oh, this is uh
Unless I am wrong in that.
Malik. You recognize that silhouette.
I do. Damn it! I always hate when I recognize silhouettes.
You've seen paintings of this individual, but never seen him in person. This is a depiction of the Phantom of the Sky, the original faction of the Black Roses.
Oh, okay. If I see that silhouette, then I would not have said things.
You hear the
Um,
voice come through the portal and say, "Do not worry. I also have a replacement for your party. If Jean is to accept my invitation, that is. Your skills have been highly watched, and I think you'd be an excellent addition to the Roses."
I must say things have been moving awfully fast, but I've never been one to be shying away from a challenge.
But what are we going to do without your teeny tiny boat?
I mean, it's your life.
She uh, she barely has time to register those words as she dashes through the portal.
Diana just sighs, exhales a large amount of smoke that smells of almonds.
As you hear the voice go, "Excellent." All right, Eric, go on through. And you see a silhouette of a absolutely brick shit house silhouette start to come towards the portal. As coming through the portal, out pops a halfling. As you see this gentleman. As Kichi, would you like to describe Eric?
So you see this stout halfling, just all brawn, just step through the portal. A great axe strapped along his back. Hand axe is at his side. And he just stepped through the portal and gazes at you all there. He's like, so, boss man tells me he needs 4 for this group. I take it that you 3 then.
Diana just looks at this halfling. Well, she would say up and down, but a glance is fine. Just looks and says, "Yes, we are, darling, but who are you?"
The name's me Eric. Me friends call me Easy.
Okay. Let me get this down.
It was Jay. Sorry for the confusion. But yes, it was. But it was asked to be kept a surprise. That
Okay. Above the table, character swap, understood.
yes,
Understood. That's
Yeah, I just I understand an over the table surprise, but like
mhm.
after having missed a session starting without me, it kind of feels like I don't even know what the fuck is going on right now.
You didn't miss anything. We didn't start without you. There was a brief bit of recap.
But I
You
needed the
got the
recap to know. I got a recap, but I feel like
you
I didn't really get a recap. I
mhm.
still feel
that's
like
all
I
the
didn't
recap
really.
there was. That's all that happened. The recap that you were given was the recap we were given, and is
we
all that happened last session.
we
You didn't.
talked
You
a
haven't
lot.
missed
It was
anything.
just a lot of talking. That's all it was.
Yeah, but I got none of the context of the talking. That's the point.
Okay.
I don't know.
So
Sorry.
there basically.
Oh no,
Okay.
it's fine.
Let's do a little pause.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, there was talk about if you're looking at the map in the lower left-hand corner, Dragon Swamp, the areas that are
Drawn.
surrounded by the different colors,
Yeah.
those correspond to different um, lizard folk clans, and that's the lizard folk clans that I pasted into general chat. I probably need to go back and edit that to say which ones are which color, but I can do that later. It doesn't really matter right now because we're not going there right now. After talking with the boss about them, go ahead.
I just, how did we get to getting back to the boss after who? Hold on, I need to see if I have the name written down here. After
We talked. We were in last session before that. We were still in conversation with Beast King,
The Beast King, yeah. Which you guys parted
Yeah.
ways.
which we have
yeah.
we have a whistle for him now.
Okay.
The summon. We got back to the boss to get our payment for. We did the thing. We cleared out all the lizard man folks, whatever.
I
That
apologize.
boss
I
fight-
gave a very subpar recap. That was my bad.
no. The vampires. Apologies. Vampire spawn and all that. We cleared them out, so we got our rewards and things of that nature. That led to the discussion of all the lizard folk clans and what have you. After that, we went back to the tavern, and when we went back to the tavern, we rested. We're nice. We're rested. Everything's good. We woke up, went downstairs, and the god of death was there. It was like, "Hey, friend," and explained stuff to us.
Okay. Feeling
Yeah.
a little more.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I will try to give much better recaps.
It's been a minute. It's been a while, and
Yeah, I feel like I missed
I
a
will
lot,
see.
and it's like I feel like all of what's happening is completely out of nowhere.
Well,
I have
to be
not
fair,
had-
the swab had nothing to do with anything. Besides the unfortunate loss of Domo. That is where that stemmed from.
Yeah, that I was gonna point out. It's like our I was trying to point out subtly that our band is now from 5 to 4.
Okay, did we have an in-game thing as to why Domo is no longer here?
You guys saw
something
their
or not?
characters sneak out and never come back.
Okay,
That's
see
fair.
that's fair. An explanation for that, cool.
And it's pretty on brand for the character.
Yes.
That's fair. And now.
Yeah, you saw them open a note. They snuck out the front door ahead of you guys, and when you turned the corner, they were gone.
Okay.
Okay. Are we caught up now?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. So,
Because as we were discussing, because you spoke God of Death a little bit longer, we were talking about which way we're going to go. Then Gene opened the letter, got an invitation, and said, "I get to go be an assassin." Bye. And
Gene fucked all the way off.
yeah,
Yes.
which is fair.
Yeah.
But
Which
and
is
then
fair.
now we have a new character in front of us, Eric, a halfling. Diana just looks him up and down. You seem to be more of the barbarian persuasion, if I had to make a guess.
Yeah, the bossman did been giving me work in here in the guild to help me with my rage. Give me something to focus on.
Ah, anger management. Maybe that's the name of our group.
Anger management. Yes.
Do you really have that much anger problems?
Oh, that would be fucking awesome. I don't know if you guys had ever discussed a guild name yet.
We hadn't.
We hadn't. Diana just waves the hand that has her wand trailing smoke. Says, "Well, as long as you're useful, darling, that's really all that matters. We have a lot to catch you up on in a short amount of time."
Diana.
Hmm?
Give me an Arcana check.
Ooh, we like those. Let's see how the dice are treating me now. 23.
That's why. There we go. 23. Diana, you sense a very unstable type of magic radiating from Eric.
Oh, you see Dinah like leans in a little bit, like gets a sense and like shakes her head briefly. It's just, darling, are you sure you're under control of everything?
It will, truth be told, yeah, I get weird things happening around me from time to time, you know, when I get angry.
Oh, what I know about wild magic?
No, not even a little.
No. Okay. A talented
So
character, and I know
the thing
exactly what you want, but
is in this realm in particular, wild magic sorcerers do not exist.
In the
okay.
sense though, with what Diana is seeing, um, would they have the inclination to possibly think that maybe we should call the Beast King to get for them to get the Beast King's blessing to switch off of the old magic, like to switch to the magic of the world rather than what they are could be connected to, like the rest of us.
Mm. I will say this: you don't even have to. You are both sensing the vibe from him is that of the natural weave.
Okay.
Okay, that makes it simple. We can keep the
Yeah, that
whistle
makes
and
it simple. I was like, what? There's two weaves in this world.
Yes, yes. What you are sensing? So the thing is Malkael, you're feeling this as well. You being divine and all.
Hmm.
The feeling you get from Eric is the purest type of magic you've ever sensed, and you all get that vibe.
Okay.
Okay. So your magic manifests when you get angry.
Right, it basically how it goes. Boss send me out on a mission to execute some people. I go and do my thing. Weird things happen. People die. Mission complete.
He must have an emotional connection to the weave, or at least his emotions are so strong that they break the weave around him without actually being a, a member of the magical world. If that makes sense.
Diana, correct me
Mhm.
if I'm wrong, but you had detect magic up at the end of last session, yes?
We've rested since then. I do not have detect magic up now. I could give me
Mm.
10 minutes in game. Uh, honestly, yeah, being a little bit tickled with this like weird magic that what have you. Dinah does suddenly start to cast uh detect magic. Again, it takes 10 minutes as the smoke curls within her hands.
Mm. As you take the 10 minutes to cast detect magic, whatever you all are doing in between, then, as the detect magic goes off, you see Eric light up like a Christmas tree.
Okay.
Like even some of his equipment is magical. most notably the belt that he is wearing, is very magical.
Oh, you weren't lying about being magical, little friend.
But when you see the detect magic go off, you are detecting every school of magic from him.
Ah, darling, you are a mess. As she's trying to like swat the different like colors away, like moves. I've I've never seen anything like you before, darling, and it's
But
very interesting.
as the colors swirl around you, you do see, for a split second, the silhouette of what looks like the top half of a person, and then it disappears into the different colored smoke.
Hmm. Noted.
But yes,
You,
Gene, not Gene, sorry. We're gonna have to fix that. Eric, would you like to finish describing yourself?
at the moment, you see Eric just sort of like checking his hands and bodies, like, did I miss some sport of blood on me from last time? Could have sworn I cleaned myself up good. So,
No, no, darling, just your magic.
oh, right. Don't know much about that personally. You fancy wizard types and all that.
Oh, good, you noticed, darling. But I think we have a lot to discuss if you're going to be joining our little group, as it were.
Right. Boss man only said to join your little group. Didn't mention nothing about the mission. So, whose heads are we gonna be cracking?
Not
Oh,
necessarily cracking. More like whatever comes our way.
which
No,
is
not someone
frankly,
specific.
which is frankly a lot, and I'm sure there'll be some heads that'll need to be. sh- sh- She struggles for the word cracked. Um, but we should be walking and talking just to make sure we have some sort of. We'll make sure we're well prepared, which whatever path we're going. But first, we need to go to the markets, and see if there's anything we need to make sure our journey is comfortable.
For the
Is
sake of brevity here, uh, Eric, we do.
well,
I'll say you have 150 gold on you, just
Oh,
for
okay.
easy sake.
oh, as we were walking, Diana is casting the most powerful cantrip in existence, Power Word Blah.
Power word blah.
True.
What does it do? Hold on, hold on. What does it do?
It's is a mental
It's
transfer of all the things within the campaign that Eric should know that is relevant because Diana has been paying attention to absolutely everything because she's a mighty smart wizard of 20 intelligence and literally just like mind transfer like here's the information and there we go
yep.
and it's the
That's
most
the power
powerful
of
cantrip.
yep.
Bitchin'. I
Power word
will.
law.
The god allows this.
Does power word blah. Here's the things.
Yep.
If you look at it, you get a headache. She stops for a moment, takes a
Bored now,
grab,
reading your mind.
goes forward. Yeah, just do, do, do. Also, for a second,
Let me put this here, and tie it with
Yep.
the bow.
Absolutely.
So, Eric, you have now had about a couple weeks worth of information just blasted into your brain.
Yep.
Oh, blimey.
It's okay, Don. You can hold my hand.
You used to doing that with your new members.
Well,
It's efficient.
talking takes forever, darling, and frankly, we have important places to be, as you now know. You should know if you check the top left. There it is.
Yeah, for the sake of brevity, what would you guys like to pick up in this very quick shopping trip? Is there anything in particular you guys would want?
Yeah. If we're going the shorter route, I presume we still have enough supplies, like food and things, between all of us.
That would be on your character sheets.
I have 10 days of rations, so it depends on
For Eric,
what direction we're going.
you'll start with a 10 days worth of rations.
Okay.
You have 150 gold. And I would say probably let's say 2 healing potions that were given to you by the boss.
So you know they're good.
Yeah, no, the black roses specifically, you would know that they know of the tinkering with store-bought healing potions. So the black roses strictly make their own medicine. So the 2 healing potions that you have, you know are good. But would anyone like to pick up anything?
Oh, I also have 10 days of rations.
So we need to decide whether we're taking the road or the forest.
Yes,
Because
that would
determines
be the
whether-
next thing on the agenda.
Because that'll determine how many rations we need.
Well, what does this spell that you were given, Diana, exactly do? Is it for giving us a place to rest? Is it that? Is it just that? Does it just make a place to rest and that's it?
From my understanding, it was just a different flavored version of Mordenkainen's Mansion.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Okay.
So it makes a structure that all of you have rooms in. There are spectral servants that will serve you guys anything you need.
So then we realistically do not need food.
Yes, technically this place provides you rations, but you don't know if you will always be able to use this place either.
That's also true. Well, while we're on points of order talk, because we had not had the chance to discuss it, what version of the Horn of Valhalla was I given?
Oh, fudge nuggets. Let me look at that. Hold, please.
Wait, what was the question?
Yeah, I forgot there are different versions of the Horn of Valhalla. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to know which version I have of it.
Valhalla's calling me.
Because as it stands right now, I have 2 relics of death.
Yeah, one of them is a lot less stronger than... This is a legendary item, by the way.
Oh, I know. That was just gifted to me. Because Daddy likes me.
Because Death said, hey, boo-boo, you keep that.
You keep that, boo-boo. I like you, bro. You my boo.
He's like, shit. You found the horn, you keep that.
Girl, you got my sword. You got my horn. Girl, you Gucci. I'm gonna give you that ring one day.
All you can just picture Dazar giving a Z snap and being like, mm-hmm.
I mean, death rose me from it gave me life for a reason.
Okay. So we're gonna do it this way, Jay. Roll me a D100.
Yeah.
23. You have the base version, which is silver.
Okay. Cool beans. It's just not silver. It's obsidian.
Yes, that.
So that's fine.
So it summons 2d4 plus 2 berserkers, and they have no requirements.
Yep. Which is fine. Because I don't think we made as I don't remember we made a roll back in the day when I got it, so this is cool. Because I was like, I didn't write it down which version I had. So
To be fair, I absolutely forgot that was a legendary item until just now.
Girl, it's all good. It
Whoops.
happens.
Oopsie doopsie, Captain Eisen.
I mean, it is something I can only use once every 7 days. It is a, we in trouble? Let me call my friends.
Yeah.
Daddy,
Let
I
me
need
call
help.
very, very dangerous friends. Because P.S. Berserkers can't tell friend from foe. So be wary when you decide to use that.
Nope.
No?
Because there is no requirement, they will be my allies.
Oh, okay.
If you blow, if I was to have a horn without having the requirement, then the berserkers attack me and anyone else within the vicinity. If you meet the requirement, they are friendly to you and your companions and follow all of your commands.
Oh, okay, good, okay, yeah. Then it's actually lucky that you got those then.
No, I could actually do the only one that I could not use would be the iron version. That is
Okay.
the only one I could not use because I have proficiency in all simple weapons and I have proficiency in all medium armor.
All right.
I just wanted to make sure and rather than going, Dad, I blew the horn of Valhalla. What happens?
Right. Okay. So let's start this way. Tyr, do you need anything from shopping?
Again, that depends on which way we're going.
Oh, yes, okay. So discuss, please. I'm just gonna let you guys discuss that.
Although more dangerous, the forest will provide us the ability, in some cases, cover and a place to hide if needed. It also has access to food, barring the werewolves outside of these city walls have not stripped every animal from every corner of this continent. As
I'm in
well,
favor of the forest as well.
spending a week rather than, what did you said, 17 days?
A month.
A month?
I think you said a month, didn't you?
2.5 weeks, sorry.
Sorry,
Yes.
my bad.
Spent a week rather than 2.5 weeks. And with the road being completely out in the open, anything would be able to see us from a mile away.
That is true.
because we have no way to hide ourselves, especially in the forest. The other thing is we can at least do some things to quote unquote hide our scents in the same scent of the same way of going about things. Whereas on the road, we don't. It doesn't matter what we do. We are visible. We are able to be seen in any way, shape, or form because we do not have the ability. We do not have invisibility.
So you saying we should just trek through the forest instead of the roads?
Considering the roads are
Yes.
some of the most deadliest things on this entire continent, yes.
Right, well, I'm not on the road yet, so they can't possibly have the most dangerous thing on this continent there.
I mean,
Oh, that just looks and it's just like, oh, how precious.
I know you're probably a big, bad, strong man, but you're not 50 wolves coming at you, all being able to just to destroy anything and anything in that want.
Diana takes a drag and says, "Well, it seems our route has been decided, darlings. We are taking the shortest of the routes, the most dangerous, but it may have its perks. Um, with that being decided, shall we go a little bit shopping?"
Well, before we go shopping, what do you think we should grab? Or what do you think we should need? Do we need to grab more? Like, between all of us, who still has healing potions? I have one, and I have a little over 2 weeks worth of rations.
I have none, and buying them makes no sense because they're corrupted.
What do you mean rations are corrupted?
No,
Not rations.
healing
Potions.
potions.
Oh,
Potions.
potions. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
I actually,
were you not right? Was that given last session? I don't think they
Yeah.
were there for that.
Oh, yeah. So we should probably recap that. Do not drink regular health potions or poisoned. Malik, you can make them using a plant called the Coral Star, which is in the Lake of Songs. That's why we're going there.
Okay.
Yeah, that one you have may be poison. I'm not sure.
yeah, Diana
Yes,
has two potions for healing, but doesn't
because
know.
you guys found out that most standard healing potions are made with a base of nehinium.
Yeah, which would make them toxic.
Diana's just like,
Is it mainly they're toxic because we have switched weaves and Nehinium is toxic to this weave?
Yes and no. You don't
Okay.
got all the facts. You think that could be a
Okay.
part of it, though?
that means
Just for hypothesis and baseline. Things.
Death did give you a bit of insight on that. He said that people who drink a lot of the Nehinium-based healing potions seem to be influenced by some sort of darker presence, and he assumes it's one of the gods. Most likely the god of medicine.
Which, if I remember, or looking at my notes, the god of medicine is one of the corrupted gods.
Indeed.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
if it's
So
safe,
so then healing potions are out.
well, if it's
Is
safe healing potions you need, why don't you just ask one of the members at the uh, Black Roses there?
well, more than likely your healing potions aren't safe either.
Oh, now, Bossman gave me these potions. He's always done right by me.
Uh, actually, if I remember correctly, so Diana, you said you had one in
I
your
have
pack,
I have two.
so you have two.
Yeah, and I've got one in my
Okay,
pack.
so the one that Eric is holding out is giving off the same energy he is. The one from Diana's pack has a purplish aura around it.
Mm.
And
What about the one
Diana,
from my pack?
which was from.
I believe. I don't know if it's one I have, or if it
Because
was
you
possibly.
guys did start with some.
I don't know if it's one of the ones I started with, or maybe if it's one of the ones that Victor gave us.
If it is one of the ones that Victor gave you, it does have that purplish aura around it.
Then I'll say it's the one of the ones that Victor gave us, and it's got the purple hue.
Yeah. Diana, that purple hue is
Mhm.
specifically giving off necromancy.
Mhm. It's exactly what your health potions to give off.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Diana says, "Oh, spoiled goods, darling. We might as well just toss them." Uh,
Maybe not. With what we know about Nehinium and the fact that we have a week, given time over the course of the next week, I might be able to purify them. We might lose one, maybe two, but I might be learning what is wrong with them will be a start, so that if we don't always have to go back to the Lake of Songs to get this component to make safe one.
In the
Yes, because.
past,
Oh, yeah, go
sorry,
ahead.
ahead.
Real quick. Because with that statement there, you do not know how sparse the coral star is.
Exactly.
uh, well, if there's a way to cleanse them, darling, and make them useful, then by all means.
I mean, healing magic in the past has pulled Nehinium together. What if we used just a little bit of healing magic on the potions and see if it draws the Nehinium in them out?
Which I immediately point to Malkaia and say that was going to be one of the first things I try and see what result happens.
Rather than wasting one of your spells, I could use just a little bit of my lay on hands ability and see what happens if you want.
I mean, we have a week. I mean, I will get my spells back every single day, as well as this fancy gift from my god. I'm able to cast magic quite freely.
And wasn't that sorry, my memory's a bit fuzzy with that old the brain transfer thing.
Power of
Didn't
lie.
wasn't it that the fancy healing spells, the stronger ones you got, like the stronger the your um fusion things happen?
What?
What? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Like the stronger your healing spell, like the more the hedium just collects together.
Oh, I mean, the only thing we really only have been able to try um a few different spells. We've tried Cure Wounds,
Lay on
I bel
hands.
Lay on Hands, Mass Cure Wounds, and Revivification. And Revivification was very problematic.
Oh yeah, Revivify made the ooze.
Yeah.
It was very problematic. Though Lesser Restoration after a Revivify did a little, not a lot, but a little to cleanse the Nehenium's corruption. Not permanently, because it is a very low-level magic. It is one of those things to where Nehenium cleansing is a science we still don't understand, mainly because we are all not strong enough to have access to the things that testing it would be beneficial from. But if I am going to be, I'm going to need to ensure I get at least, I'm assuming a herbalist's kit and an alchemist's kit in order
Probably.
to make sure I am able to properly make these healing potions when we get to Lake of Songs, and or do any testing along the way.
Oh, for fuck's sake, roll 20. God damn it.
I think though, I
There we
just
go.
would need to know what prices both of those kits would be in.
Let me look that up for you.
Don't feel like going.
I just want to make sure I use the right pricing.
Yes, give me a second.
If you're
Take your
gonna
time.
head out of the room, will you turn the light on for me?
Oh, 5
Yeah.
gold for both.
5 gold for both? Cool. I will grab one of each.
Okay, neat. I really hate the updates that Roll20 has done to the freaking map system.
Oh, the new
Oh.
the new pinging, or the new map point.
No,
thing?
because every time I go to move one of the maps up to the top of the list, instead of letting me move it, it forces it to create a freaking folder, and it's so annoying.
It's just an adjustment.
Okay, so that's Malik. No, I don't want Dungeon Draft to open. God damn it. My computer doesn't like me today. Okay, so now we can ask Tyr, is there anything you want to shop for that you can think of?
How much are rations?
Rations are very cheap.
I think it's like a copper.
Yeah, it's like a
Like
copper.
a silver for 10. Or
Yeah, it's a
something like that.
silver for 10, and I believe a copper for 1.
Oh, then I'll buy 10 rations for a silver.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, rations are very cheap.
Yeah, I just want to have more than what I currently got.
Which is completely fair.
So between us right now, we have 3 of the corrupted health potions. Is that correct?
Indeed.
Correct.
Okay. Check something here. Yep. How much are health potions?
To buy them?
Yes.
A standard healing potion is about 25 gold. Then it goes up from there.
I won't worry about it right now then. I was thinking might buy more so that if you figured out how to uncorrupt them, we would have a supply.
Mm-hmm.
But I only have 82 gold and 9 silver currently, so
You guys are
Yeah.
still brokey.
yeah, we're still broke at the moment.
Well, I mean, if we really wanted to, we are not broke per se.
Hmm.
Why is that?
because we have a giant thing of Nehinium that's worth probably tens of thousands of gold at this point with how big it is. But we
What's
also
that?
don't want to. Because remember, Nehinium for like a small piece is 10 gold.
Right.
True.
And at least as far as I know, in my notes, unless this has changed, I know I have at least 65 Nehinium on me. Because I changed that number based off of what I took out of that initially when we cast healing magic on it when we learned about it. So realistically, I have about 650 gold.
Indeed.
But it's one of those things to where we didn't want to use it if we didn't have to use it. But considering the large heart we now have, at least having some Nehinium as quote unquote currency, um, from every now and again is probably something we're going to have to get comfortable doing, except in places where gold is an acceptable currency. Or until we make gold the more acceptable currency once we reveal more to the world.
Fair enough.
So if we want to, we can spend some of that Nehinium and buy a couple of because how much did you say the potions were worth?
The standard healing potions. So the 2d4 plus 2, which is the standard, that's 25.
25.
And then as the grade goes up, so does the price.
Considering I don't know how much would it be for the because it goes standard, greater, superior,
Mm-hmm.
And then supreme.
and then supreme. How much would it be for 2 normal and 2 greater?
So 2 normal would be 50. And then 2
Okay.
greater. Greater healing potions are 35. So that would be 70 for the 2 greater.
Altogether 120.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And whatever merchant you guys find would be perfectly willing to barter Nahidium.
So it would be 120 total?
Yes. I'm using gold value, not Nahidium.
Mm-hmm. But gold value. So, yeah, I will. I will say then. I think for now, let me grab 2 of each of those using Nehinium.
Okay.
And I will mark down that I have 53 left.
All right.
Just so I have extra things to try materials with.
Okay. Eric, would you like to pick up anything shopping?
I can't think of anything in particular just starting out that it would need. There's
Okay.
no particular secondary interests or hobbies to do along the way. Like, he got food, he's got the gold, he's got his axe, he's ready.
Diana, any components or anything?
Oh, that's the only thing I was going to ask for was ink and any parchment.
Okay. So, for spell grade ink and paper,
Mm-hmm.
let me look those up.
And if needed, we can use the Nihinium. I'll say that the Nihinium we have is semi-party-ish funds. Because realistically, I don't ever treat like gold as nothing but party funds anyways. Unless it's something I really, really want personally. And then I'm like, it's my gold. I'm going to use my gold.
Okay, it doesn't have a... Making shit up, got it. So, for spell grade paper, for reams of it, I will say it would be 15 gold.
Okay. How much would be a ream?
So I would say about a ream would be about probably about 50 pages.
Okay.
And then for spell grade ink, it would also be 20 gold.
20 and 15 for... Okay.
So 35. So I will pay the man 4 Nihinium and say keep the change.
He's like, oh, thank you very much, and he just puts it in his pocket very excitedly.
I mean, I gave him 5 gold extra in the sense of things, but
And how much ink was that?
That would be. I'm gonna go with. How many ounces do you guys think a standard vial would be?
I believe that a standard vial. It's different for ink because ink is not because ink is typically in an inkwell. I think is like 20 ounces.
Yeah, so you would have. He would do a bundle of 2, so you would have 40 ounces of spell grade ink.
Okay. Perfect.
I would say per spell you copy,
Mm-hmm.
you'd probably be using about probably an ounce, maybe 2, depending on the level of the spell and how much you would need.
Complexities,
Yeah.
yep. Fair enough.
I hate to be that guy, but most vials, from scientific terms, they will use milliliters, not ounces.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever.
But that's Fantasyland metric system.
Remember, we're in America.
Look, I'm using freedom units. Thank you.
Wow. There's a term I haven't heard in a minute.
Yeah.
I don't actually feel that way, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's whatever. It just
I don't know what that
Do
would be in
we-
milliliters, so...
Do we need anything else? Because I still have 49 Nihinium you can work with.
since we have rations and the spell I was gifted. I'm less worried about that, darlings. But
Should we grab like a tent or 2 as a extra thing in case we cannot gain access to the mansion, just as a precaution, possible, or
I wouldn't mind that at all, darling. That sounds perfectly acceptable.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there is something I would like to pick up
Okay,
before I leave.
go for it.
I'm thinking traps, like some snare traps.
Ooh.
I like this.
Okay.
Or like
I have
hunting-
I have
guess it may be classified
I have
as
so many
hunting.
tabs open right now.
For 2 tents, and there's how many of us? 1, 2, 3, 2, 4.
Okay, so
Two tents
any
and 4
any
blankets.
kind of hunting trap you want is 5 gold apiece.
Okay, the only ones I'm familiar with off the top of my head are snares. What would be other types of hunting traps?
So there, a snare, I assume, is a rope you hide on the ground and then it snags them and pulls them up into the tree. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm
like
thinking.
what I'm talking about is like snare traps. There's bear traps. You have.
Oh, that's another good one.
You will. There are. I know there for a fact. There's like a dozen or so different hunting traps. Like,
It's what you're hunting.
yeah, it all depends on what you're hunting. Yeah.
Trap. Okay.
Apparently, traps even or caltrops are considered under traps.
Mm-hmm.
So you would be for 5 gold. You would get. I would say, as a altogether like thing, it would be like 50 caltrops.
What about like a couple for the snare traps?
The snare traps that would be 5 gold apiece.
Okay.
Like,
I'll get 3 snares, 2 bear traps, and a thing of caltrops.
Okay.
How much would that be?
30 gold.
Yes, there you go.
So 46 Nehenium left, and then for two-person tents and 4 blankets.
Blankets are very cheap. Blankets are 5 copper apiece. For two-person tents, a 2-person tent is 10 gold.
Okay, so I will give him 2 Nehenium, and then how much? You said how many copper a piece?
5 copper apiece for the blankets.
5, 10. Okay,
Blankets
I'll
are
give
a
him the
very
20
common
copper.
item, so they are not expensive.
And it's what? Is it 10 silver to 1 gold?
Yes.
Or is it 100? Yeah, okay, yeah. So then 9.
I
I'm trying
tried
to keep
using
everyone
the
guessing.
100-to-1 ratio when I first started D&D. Don't ever do that. It breaks the game so quick.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
There's a reason they make the standard 10-to-1.
But isn't
isn't it 100
Isn't it
copper
like-
though?
Isn't it? Is
Is
it
it?
100 copper?
Is 100
I-
copper 1 silver? And then,
I always go, it's 10 copper to 1 silver,
Okay, if it's
10
to
silver to 1 copper, and then 10 gold to 1 platinum. And
you said 10 silver to 1 copper.
Nope, sorry. Okay.
You meant
good,
gold,
Good
right?
lord. Okay. Yes. So 10 copper to 1 silver, 10 silver to 1 gold, 10 gold to 1 platinum, and then nobody gives a flying fuck about Electrum, so.
Electrum doesn't exist.
I was just about to ask about that. Isn't like Electrum a 5-piece? Like 5 silver each 1 Electrum?
Yeah, it's super dumb.
Okay.
That's why no one.
It
That's
was
why
mainly
no one
introduced
uses it.
as a change. Well, it's mainly introduced as to reduce the change that people would be given
Yes.
and reduce the amount of money people would hold. That was the reason why it was initially created.
Ah.
Okay. Cool. And I will mark the 2 tents and the whatchamacallit, the blankets. Even though we have bedrolls, blankets just add a bit of comfort. And is there anything else anyone thinks they need that is expensive or not? Because we still have lots of Dahinium.
I'm good now. Yes. Although Diana does take a moment and look and says, "Darling, how good at you?" Looking at Eric. Says, "Could you see in the dark, darling, by any chance?"
Who is it? Who are you asking that?
I was asking Eric if he can see in the dark.
Oh, right. Yeah, pretty sure I could see you in the dark.
Well, if you're
Sure,
sure, darling.
you sure
Just want to make sure we
can.
don't have to invest in any torches or anything, but if that's not needed, then that's one less thing for us to buy. Other
I
than
have
that,
10 if
I'm
it comes
good.
to that.
Good to know. Then I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be, darling.
No, you're gonna have individual. Perfect. All right. So is everybody ready? Because
I would say so.
if so,
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm going to switch the music.
Hey, we do love a good music switch.
But it's so chill.
It
It
is.
has been, it has been nice and chill, and it's also been nice.
Ba ba ba. Ba da ba ba ba. Nihinium's toxic.
That was good. That was really good, Dad. Gold star. Gold star.
uh. All right. It does not take you guys very long to get. Because if I remember correctly, you guys do have horses.
We do.
Yes, I remember you guys getting those way back in the first session. They have been well taken care of at the guild, just so you know. So, Eric, we can go through. The guild will just give you a horse. You're good.
Well, we don't know whether or not our friend that vanished into the night took the horse anyways. So.
Oh yeah, their horse is gone. You would know that.
Okay.
They have quite literally just disappeared. All right. So, it does not take you guys long at all to get out of town. And obviously, the guards check in with you as you pass through the gate. And basically, they say try to give notice when you are returning. Because you do know that once you leave, when you come back, you have to be tested for lycanthropy. That is a standard in almost every town and village. Whenever you enter, you have to be tested for lycanthropy. Which
Points to the fact that
is
I mean, technically,
Why-
I am human right now, so.
yes, you were turned back into human.
Now, why do we gotta be tested if we like peeing? That doesn't make a lot like a sense to me.
The guard looks
but-
look at you and he goes, "Well, we gotta make sure you won't turn into one of those things. Trust me. We know this one. He's already registered." He points to Malik. As a wolf folk, they're different from the lycanthropy you can catch out in the wilds. It's much different.
So, is he some kind of different breed of wolf or something?
Yes, he's more. It's more like he was cursed with being a wolf folk. Lycanthropy, they're more. Well, less intelligent, let's just say. More violent.
Feral.
That's the word. Feral. Crushes a can on the top of his head.
Just for the sake of, or just to make sure, do we like draft horses or riding horses?
Riding horses.
Ah, dang it! I actually have to ride a horse then. I can't cheat.
No, you cannot, sir. Yes,
Can't cheat.
you
I have-
sneaky goose, you.
I mean, technically, I can turn into a wolf, and well, as a wolf, I would have 50 feet, but I wouldn't be able to keep up with the riding horse. That's
No.
why
Freaking Malik's just jogging beside the group. Like, you guys are bitches.
Well, no, not that. No, I would actually be a full-on wolf. I have that. That's one of the things I.
Oh,
do.
yes, right. I forgot you can do that.
It's part of the
All I
shit
can
feature.
all I can imagine is you jogging beside the horses, being like, "You guys are slow."
You guys are so slow. No wonder you're prey. Speeds off into the distance.
Yeah. But all right. Let me open this back up real quick. The first night, which, by the way, you guys left late in the day. The sun is already cresting the horizon when you guys are
What sun?
leaving. Oh, right, that, yeah.
What sun?
Sorry.
What sun are we talking about?
The blood red moon would be coming up at this point, which is where you know the peak of night is coming. I forgot. I said, forgetting things. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's okay. We haven't played in a month, and we've had a lot of retconning and changing things. So
But no, the sun does not exist. You're right. That is not a thing. As you guys are walking out of town, the rain does let up, but there is now a strong, brisk wind that you are getting buffered by.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly, you know what? I gotta change the opacity on the grid here. That way, thank you. So I can actually see the lines.
Wait a minute. What direction is the wind coming from?
The wind would be coming from the due east, which is no, sorry, is it north, south? Yes, east, where you guys are heading.
And in case anyone is wondering, this is what Malik looks like as a human.
Oh, yes, let me save that image real quick. I will show that to our dear audience right quick. Add handout. Alec. Human form.
And which one? Because that's what he looks like when he's human. But this is what you guys are just as a refresher. This is what you're used to seeing him be, and he's a lot shorter. He's not the 7.5 foot tall person you're used to. He is a little over 5.5 feet tall.
Yes.
Good thing I went with the black hair. Or else
Man.
it would have been like really similar looking.
Dude has a fierce jawline, like, oh my.
Yeah. He's a serious man.
Sure is. Alright. But yes, the first night, you guys are able to make camp pretty much unimpeded. But are you guys going to make a watch or not? I need to know that.
If we are using the spell, we should not need to, correct?
Yes, but if we... Correct, because the mansion is its own The only things can get in is things I give permission for,
Yes, exactly.
and
But
no one else can even see the door. So it's
we
yeah.
also don't know how many times we're going to be able to use that.
So
Correct?
do we just step into like an invisible pocket of magic?
Kind of.
From what I
Or
understand,
however
when you
Diana
when you
explains it.
cast the spell, the door appears. You guys enter, and then it fades, so other creatures can't see it.
Give me 1 second. A character from a different campaign has the spell. There we go.
Oh boy. Okay. You conjure a shimmering door in a range. Yep.
We just have a lesser version of this.
Yeah. Basically, the structure that you guys have, it's not a mansion per se. It's more of a log cabin.
Or a cottage.
Or a cottage, which has enough room for each one of you to have a room, and then there is a dining area where servants will serve you water and food. Like you have unseen servants that will bring you anything you desire to drink or eat.
And then
What
it would.
about
I was gonna say it also, if I remember, it also has a small barn, just barely enough for our horses.
Yes,
I was just about to ask, what about our horses?
yes,
If they're leaving.
it has a stable just big enough for them.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the reason why it's a lower level spell. It's just barely big enough for 4 people and their horses.
Mm-hmm. So, would you guys like to do a watch?
Would
If we are
need to?
going to need to do a watch for the cottage, like, because I know that with the
are we
cottage,
casting a spell or are we camping?
yeah, I would say maybe for the first night, let's use the cottage to see if whether or not we gain access to it every single day,
Mm-hmm.
What level
and
did I say
then
the spell was?
I don't know if you mentioned the spell. If you have, it's long since you granted me the ability to use it. I'm not sure.
You guys are level 5, yeah?
Yeah, I have the highest level spells I have is 3rd level. I only have
So,
2 of them.
yes. So what we're gonna go with, they would have to use a 3rd level slot to do so. You got to remember that to keep that in mind.
Okay.
So basically, you're down a slot every day that you cannot cast in order to save the mansion or
Yes,
the cottage.
if you
No.
want to camp in the cottage, Diana would have to keep one of her 3rd level slots.
I'm actually okay with this because of my because of arcane recovery. I can regain up to like one 3rd level spell slot, so I can actually use both.
Okay.
Uh, and then if I do a short rest, I can gain a 3rd level spell slot back for us
be able to
to
use
get the
it.
mansion. Yeah, so that's still possible. So I'm not, darlings. If it means that we get to sleep in a safe place, not in the woods, I'd be willing to save a spell slot just for that.
Sounds good.
So are you going to
Well,
use the spell slot, Diana?
Since we haven't done anything, and since we haven't whatever, then yes, Diana will use a 3rd level spell slot to the cast the magnificent cottage.
I was about to say, Tyr, are you okay?
Yeah, my stomach's just a little bit meh
Oh, okay.
still.
I just I saw the face and I was just like, oh, I want to make sure you're good
Yeah,
because
sorry, it's just my stomach and,
we
and
can
it's
take a
up
we
here
could
a little bit too.
yeah we can take a break if you need to run to the restroom real quick.
It's not like that at the moment.
Okay.
I'll let you know if it does though.
Okay.
Thank you.
I just wanted to check.
I appreciate it.
I'm coming to the cottage. I just saw that. Okay. So when you guys enter the cottage, basically your rooms are up to the character's imagination. It will turn into whatever structure or space that you please. So like if you pictured your room being like the outdoors, it would accommodate.
Oh, is that
Okay,
something?
cool.
Is that something Diana decides, or each one of us?
Each one of you decide that. So like as you're entering your own room, it will like look into your mind and give you what you want for a room. And
Are you
as
ready
a
for us to tell you?
no, sorry, no, sorry.
Okay,
I was looking at my notes real quick.
okay, I
Um,
wasn't sure.
so another thing that was added to this form of this spell. So because you guys are in the cottage, you guys are able to see out, but things aren't able to see in. So this place has windows, but nothing can see in the cottage because it's invisible to creatures. But you guys are able to watch out the windows if you feel like it.
If the if the cottage is invisible to other creatures, would would a creature of variably powerful magic be able to sense it, either by
It would
its
have to
own
have
sight,
it would sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
either through its sight itself being able to see invisible creatures, or the ability to just sense magic in general,
It
even
would
if it
have to have a magic sense, yeah.
Yeah, because the mansion, if we're still using like mansion mostly parameters, it's an extra dimensional space.
Space, yes. So it would have to be magically sensed by something.
Be magically sensed, and even then, they would if they want to break in, it would be like
Very difficult.
you got to cross planes to do it. Friend.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
The
they
nice
have,
thing is that. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
there's one spell that would allow them to do this, and that is plane shift.
Mhm.
They would be able to plane shift into the cottage. But you also know that that is a very, very high level skill. Any magic user would be able to know that.
Mhm. And considering it is one of the only highest level magical spells that someone has access to that is not on the natural weave, is very unlikely that somebody has that.
Right. There are probably very few people who can use magic that high.
and honest, I'm just going to say this in character. And honestly, darling, if something has seventh level spells of that level caliber coming after us, we're probably dead anyway.
Correct.
You would be in
I
trouble.
don't think
yes.
necessarily we would need a watch while we're using the cottage,
Mhm.
but as we are having breakfast and waking up in the morning, it would be pertinent to look outside of the space to
Mhm.
ensure that we are not going outside to a pack of werewolves.
Yep, agreed.
Mm.
And as long as we are able to do this every day, I think that's probably the safest bet.
Oh yeah, it's the safest thing. If you are in here, then nothing is going to bother you.
Okay.
Not during the night, anyway.
Yeah. During the day, who knows?
Air quotes stay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there we go. So Diana does end up casting it, and we all walk in.
It is a very cozy space.
I
In
do have.
the go. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The only thing I was going to say is Diana quickly checks her room.
Mhm.
She opens the door, steps inside, looks at it, closes it, and thinks real hard, and then opens it again and is more satisfied.
She's like, not quite perfect. Let me try again. Now it's perfect.
Now it's good.
The dining area it's very cozy. There's like a wooden table that has chairs for all of you. There is a fireplace, which you don't understand where the smoke is going, but don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
And there are just like several windows that you guys can look out of. But it would be around this time where you guys would be starting to get actively tired.
Yep.
Bedtime.
So all of you are going to
Indeed.
rest.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right. Eric. You have danger sense, right?
Yes, I do.
That was supposed to say that's a standard barbarian thing. In the middle of the night, Eric, your danger sense is constantly tickling the back of your mind.
Ooh.
And would Eric be curious enough to look out the windows?
Yeah, if it's a case where it's like can't go to sleep with this, so like, all right, this is bothering me.
You would get used to it eventually. But for the first few hours, you're like, why is this happening? Give me a
Especially-
perception. Give me a perception check as you look at the windows and go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Like I say, especially since we're in this cottage, like he doesn't live in cottages like this. He says like everything should be fine. So
Oh, you're using black dice. Ah, no numbers. Good. 11.
I didn't see that. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. Also, don't forget to turn the advantage toggle off, or the roll advantage thing.
Oh, I usually have it on all the time, regardless, and just use the first number.
Oh, that's fine. We can also do that if you want. And I don't mind either way. Okay, so 11. But this is not hard to see at all. The bright moonlight that the blood moon gives off, you start to hear the rumbling of the low growls. You hear a as walking into view of your window, Eric, is the most terrifying looking creature you've ever seen, as you see half werewolf, half orc walk by your window. And this thing looks like it is skulking for something to kill.
Yup. I was worried we would run into one of these.
Eric is going to hold his breath and just try to watch and try not to make any noises to alert to their presence.
Yeah,
At the same time, like, be on the ready to raise the alarm bells if it gets to that.
yeah, luckily you do remember Diana would have told everyone this is a extra dimensional space. But you being able to see this creature is still like, oh shit.
Yeah, it might be an interdimensional space, but when you see that thing right in front of you, it's like,
So
he
to
already
give
has a very brief grasp of how magic works to begin with.
to give a full description of these creatures, they have the muzzle shape of a werewolf, but instead of fangs, it's orc tusks coming from both the bottom and top jaw. They have the bulk body of an orc, but the fur of werewolves. Their arms are long and lanky, and they have razor sharp claws. But you also see that they carry weapons in turn of their claws as well. And not only do you see one of these creatures, after a minute you see a second, then a third. And some of them walk on two legs, some of them on all fours. And luckily, after about 10 minutes or so, they seem to leave the area in which you guys have your cottage. But you do see one of them sniff the air, and in an instant, thrust its hand into a bush and snatch a rabbit out of it and instantly crack its neck in half.
Yep.
And like an apple, just starts to eat the rabbit. It is violent and horrifying. As after it's done, it doesn't even consume the entire thing. It eats what it wants and then just discards the corpse. And then eventually, you are able to find sleep. As that is your guys' first sighting of orc wolves.
Yep.
Goodness.
Yep.
These are what you guys were told became of the orcs of Orkopolis.
And they're the reason why you can't leave the city.
Because these things are roaming all over Duranga.
Yep.
Charming.
That's why every city is walled up now.
Mm-hmm. And with that, you guys find your morning purchase, whatever your internal clocks tell you it's time to get up. Pretty much, because there's no light to do so.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
Diana joins everyone for breakfast.
You just see as Eric enters the kitchen quarters with eyes mildly bloodshot.
Did you not sleep well?
It seemed Eric was a bit presumptuous about being the most lethal creature in these forests.
We did try to warn you.
Oh,
I've seen some ugly sights in my time, but nothing like what I saw last night.
I mean, Duranga is one of the worst continents to be on this planet right now. After what happened at Orkopolis, nowhere on this continent is safe. Even the cities sometimes aren't even safe.
Specifically, you all would know that around the population of Orkopolis was around 5,000. And that was a mixture of orcs, bugbears, and goblins. Most of which got turned into a variation of these things. So there are thousands of these creatures just roaming the countryside.
Lovely.
And I was gonna say, I'm assuming probably the populations of towns and whatnot, not many, not at least I would say maybe a quarter did not survive before walls were fully built.
A lot of the cities got attacked, and then over the past few years were then rebuilt with walls and whatnot.
Okay.
But no, there is a giant event. Clawed. I know how to speak.
You know how words work.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Called the Blood Moon's Folly.
Okay.
And this was the night that the Blood Moon came about. Where probably about 3% of the population was just straight up murdered due to chaos and these creatures appearing.
Yep.
That's actually a really good depiction of what they would look like.
I think this is the closest thing I could find to what you were describing, and it's like in my mind it was so much worse than this.
Oh, it was way worse than this.
Oh well, I was gonna say it's way worse than that. That's what I'm picturing. That's like, you know, that's the tame version.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the cartoon version.
Yeah, this is like the
Oh.
children's book version.
I was going to say that's what the goblins turn into, not the actual orcs.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, this would be akin to what a goblin would look like.
A weregoblin.
Okay. Picture said like an orc, so all right, I'll use this.
Yeah, no, the what it's so hard to describe what I'd actually be thinking. I might try to like chat GPT up a picture of these guys later.
Mhm.
I would think that they like, at least the orc ones, they are probably even taller and bigger than I am. They are probably 8.5 to 9 feet tall.
Oh yes,
Like you said, they've almost got, like you said, they've got tusks coming up from the bottom, tusks coming from the top. They're razor sharp teeth along the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But probably more than just tusks at the front. They probably got tusks going up and down along their whole jaw.
But it's extended like a wolf's.
Yeah.
As you guys are getting ready for the day, are you going to check your surroundings?
Oh hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but while everyone else is checking around, Diana is just going to, as a precaution, is ritual casting detect magic.
Okay, sweet. You're going to have to give me a minute here. because I want to. What about you?
Like I said, you see Diana just assume her ritual pose, which is literally just her wand in her mouth, and she's just like chain smoking.
That'll do.
And as all of the smoke is coming out, it's convalescing in her hands.
Because the spell doesn't end until
Until you
like
are all out.
until we are all out. Okay, so while Diana is pre-casting a ritual casting detect magic, um, I am going to semi-transform.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna myself and go and barely open the door to take a strong whiff in and see what scents I can smell in the area and see if anything is close and whether or not we need to stay put for a little longer.
Okay.
So I will do a perception scent based check with advantage. Rolling a 29.
Rolling a 29. Oh, natural 20. Woof.
Yeah.
Nice.
Indeed.
Okay.
A woof.
I am going to bring you all to a map. All, please. Thank you. No, why did I just leave the game? Damn you!
Pepperoni, pepperoni.
Stupid Rule 20. Dare you not do what I want. Okay. Open. You move the party ribbon here, please. Thank you. You all would be looking outside. You all would be back here. In this kind of foresty part of the area. But you do see this is a different group of wolves you are smelling, Malik. As you all see the three bigger ones, you see these wolves.
Oh, hold on. I might not be zoomed out enough. Oh, wild claw wolves. Oh, okay. So why I am actually smelling werewolf, but different. I'm not smelling.
You do
Orc
not
werewolf.
smell. Yeah, you do not smell orc anywhere in the air now. But you do see that these wolves were preying on several different deer that seem to have been running through this area. And you see one of them all of a sudden stops and sniffs the second that you come out of the door.
Oh, I don't open the door fully. I just just a crack, stick my head out enough to take a deep whiff.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would be lingering there for a little while.
Even just that, Malik, made one of them go, "Arr, arr," and it looks towards your direction.
Okay. Smelling what I smelt and not knowing the exact numbers, I'm assuming I know there is a large number of them.
Oh, yes. You would know that there is a significant... This is a pack.
Yeah. I will close the door. Kind of shift back down into my human self and go, we are in big trouble. It's not orcs, but I have a definite feeling, either that it is more than likely the Wild Claw clan outside.
Yes, you would know these ones were described as the ferals. The
Yeah.
ones with very little intelligence and just the propensity to kill, and that is it.
Yeah, they're the
The
ones who
orcs,
lost control,
the
but
orcs
didn't.
still have their orc minds for the most part.
Yeah.
So what would the party like to do?
As Diana is still focusing on casting, but you're hearing what's going on. Says we can still. Do you want to wait them out, darling, or do you think they are going to still stay put?
They know we're here. They smelt me just as much as I smelt them.
Which means they probably aren't going anywhere anytime soon.
And I don't know how long we can stay in here anyway. The dangerous downside is, what are the limits of this space, Diana? Because if we have to, the horses are important. Otherwise, this journey is going to take even longer.
Well, the mansion is the duration's 24 hours for the mansion, but since this is a lower level version and a modified version, I'm not sure, DM.
I would say 12 hours.
So we've slept for 8.
Okay, so we would be able to do this fight without, and I'll leave, but and the horses would still be in that extra dimensional space. Okay.
Yes,
Indeed.
it's still the mansion stays there for the entire duration and then bleeps out of existence, and any object inside that, you know, like horses, for example, would be yeeted out, so we wouldn't lose them. But so yeah, we
The
can
eating could cause damage.
eating could be fair, but if we get them out slash, in a peaceful manner, everything will be fine. So yes, we could. Again, Diana is just chain smoking. Says, darlings, it's a matter of if we want to fight sooner rather than later. It seems like, um, or if we try to raid them out and they don't leave, then we have to deal with the fact that our horses will also be in the middle of carnage, more than likely.
So, how much time exactly do we have left on this cottage thing?
I would say about 4 hours. I would say after 8, because you have 12 hours.
Diana says that she's 4-ish hours, darling. But
And look, looking around, like, how large is the room directly, like, from the entrance doorway?
I would say it's probably like a 30 by 30 space.
What if we try to fight them in our own territory, so to speak? We don't
We
know
risk.
how many out there, but we could bottleneck them here at the door.
I mean, any of them that come in here, we risk the horses taking an injury, which slows us down.
Well, that's why we keep them occupied with us.
True.
you see Diana flick is again still smoking. She says the only things that can enter here are those with my permission. Maybe we only get permission one at a time.
Oh, there you go. There's the rub. Just bottleneck them in like that.
If they're just creatures, darling, let their stupidity be their own downfall.
There is also another option. A stupid option. Nonetheless, it's an option.
And that is.
If I can identify which one of them is in charge and kill it, the whole thing becomes mine. The only downside is there are a lot of them, and and I don't necessarily know if a pack mentality of an alpha exists within this hierarchy.
You
Mhm.
do not know.
Yeah,
I-
that yeah, Diana resists the urge to roll her eyes. Um, and says, "Darling, no. We're either going to bottleneck them or we're going to fight them all out in the open, which is not advised, especially someone like me who does not engage in combat lightly. But we could at least try the bottleneck strategy. We can lure them in."
Even
Did
if
you
we only
finish?
manage to lure one or two before they wise up, that still reduces their numbers.
Diana,
Mm-hmm.
did you finish casting detect magic?
I imagine so at this point.
So then, can you see if they are magical in any way?
Well, I can try to, but the range for
I don't know what the range is.
yeah, the range for detect magic is
I want to say 30 feet,
I
but
don't
double
see
check.
30, but
it's
yeah.
it's 30 feet, so they are still
They're
a ways away.
a ways away. Um,
Yeah, right now, most of them on the outer edges are feasting on a pack of deer that they chase down.
Hmm.
And when I say feasting, they are tearing them to pieces. This is not a pleasant sight you are seeing.
Well, darlings, should we begin the luring process?
I draw my sword. By all means.
For for extra measure, Diana like claps her hands for like the servants, and just says, "I want please make something that's extra meaty."
Uh, you see a pile of sausage and like meat patties just appear in front of you, Diana.
He goes, perfect, and like places it near-ish the doorway, and like is like wafting.
Okay.
The food that
With
the food can't leave. Let me be the spell.
as you place that near the open door, I'm going to have you all roll initiative.
Good, good. What could possibly go wrong?
mhm. As a pre combat action, I will fully shapeshift. Damn, both of you rolling 21s. Good shit.
As things begin to heat up, I sort of look over my shoulder at you, Diana, and say, "Stay close."
In the method for prepping this, can I put one of my bear traps directly in front of the doorway?
Sure.
Ooh, smart man.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
That is smart.
Diana just uh, looks at Machiel and says, "Of course, darling. I'm going to stay as far away as practically possible, but close enough to help."
Of course.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And all the enemies have now rolled initiative. Descending, please. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Which one of you has the higher dex?
Probably Malkael,
Which one of
maybe?
who between the what?
So Diana and
Between the
Malkael.
ones.
Uh,
I have a 14.
oh, you have a 14. I have a 16.
Oh, nice. Was not
Hands up
expecting
first.
that.
So
Yeah, I have
it's
a
going
plus
to
8
be
to initiative.
21 point.
Smiles.
I have a +5.
Point 1. There we go. So just so we differentiate the turns. There we go.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay. So, Diana, you are up first.
Good, which is exactly how I want to be. Um, uh, Diana, since like the object is to lure them in, is not going to take a step further because there's no point in that. But is I'll say I'll hold an action, and the action is because we don't want to be too fancy with things. Is going to be a ray of frost if uh if a wolf or whatever becomes targetable. So
Do.
Diana's just standing there like wand pointed, just waiting.
Freehand, I guess. So I'm gonna say that your guys' doorway.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we figure out where the doorway exactly is?
I
'Cause
would
that
say it's
doesn't-
right there.
Yeah, that makes
Okay.
it simple. Yeah, Diana's
I-
just pointing her wand, waiting.
Did you want to be right next to like the door, kind of like opposite Malkael, Eric?
I was about to say you guys can position yourself anywhere behind that line you want to. Go ahead and readjust if you want.
Oh, huh. Yeah, because that gives me. Oh yeah, I can. Blah, 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 blah.
Because I think because we want them to come in, right? So like we should be like positioned kind of like this.
Yeah. So what'll happen is as hopefully they get closer,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna be able to sense like hopefully the smell of meat, and they know that Malik had a scent from that coming forward, but they're not going to be able to see where until Diana sees them and gives them permission to come in. So whichever one gets the closest, Diana is going to point to and say permission. And when she says that, that means that wolf can see the door open and
Okay.
luxurious meat on display. Whether they think that's us or the actual meat, to be
Okay, so
decided. There
which
we
one
go.
would you be doing that to first?
Whichever one comes in closest. So maybe the closest one that she can see.
Yeah. So the one
Probably that
that
one.
smelt Malik. Sorry, not Malkael.
Yeah.
Was this one?
Yeah, if that one's already looking our way, that then it's just like permission, darling.
Okay. Measuring tool, please. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
It's immediately just and it's going to bolt off and immediately dive for that plate of meat.
Well, it's a dum dum.
It sure is.
And like I said, the meat has to be within because the food can't leave the mansion. So
Yeah, that's as close as
Oh,
it's gonna be. That's as close as it can get, though.
yeah, Diane's gonna wait till it comes in and then Rayo Frost it. So
Its
that's what
head
she's
would
holding
be
her
in the door at this point.
Just because of the size of the token, it can't really.
Yeah.
fit.
Yeah.
Okay. No, Diana's not going to cast. Once secured safety that it thinks it's okay. That's
Yeah.
fine.
You see it starting to devour the plate of meat. So you think that would probably be time?
Yeah, I think it would be time. As she sees the wolf coming in, Diana says, "Oh, first prey," and cast Ray of Frost.
All right. Go ahead.
They'll also hopefully slow it down too.
Give me that attack roll.
Ooh, very
Oh,
nice.
a 25 to hit.
A 25 to hit. That definitely hits.
5 cold damage,
They are not.
and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Oh, nice. All right. That's pretty significant for those. All right. Anything else?
No, that was my held action, darling. So
Okay.
it got close. There we go.
Malkael, what would you like to do?
Double checking one thing real quick. Bear with me just a second.
Yeah.
Okay, and those are action. Oh, no. No, I never use those. But I use this. No. Okay. As a bonus action, I am going to cast Divine Favor on myself.
All right. Nice. I like it.
Concentration up to a minute. Empowers my attacks with an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit.
All right.
Very, very nice.
So that's my bonus action. Let me take down my spells here. Then since it's right there, like if it's eating, like if it's partway through the door, and I'm right there, I can swing and hit it, right?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Okay.
You all can hit it at this point.
Okay, so I'm just going
For
to
for
swing.
context, its head is about as big as this door.
It's basically
Oh.
like right here. It is basically for all intents and purposes. We have boxed its head in. You are on one side. I am in front of it. Eric is on the other, and we are all about to go. Hiya!
And it just got a blast of cold right in the face.
In cartoon
Gotcha.
in cartoon logic, it would be as you all are about to hit it.
Bonk, bonk.
So let me make sure I've got this set up correctly.
Give it a good bonk.
By God, do I sense a smite coming on?
Oh, absolutely. So I've got the damage and stuff for the longsword set up correctly. I've got Divine Smite turned on, so I'm just going to click longsword and see what happens.
Longsword of Vengeance, 19, that hits.
Okay, so then I click it again to get my damage.
Oh my, okay.
So
So it
the
does-
minimum possible with the Divine Smite.
Rip.
Well, no, not the minimum possible because it got a 5 and a 1 on the 2d8s. So 6 plus 8 for the physical damage. Plus I get an extra 1d4 for the Divine Favor. So let me pull up a d4.
So,
Of course. So 15 damage in total, all radiant.
okay.
I think.
So,
I think that's how that works, right?
yes. So, it doesn't do as much as you hoped, as it looks like a little bit of that radiant damage is shrugged off.
Not nice.
As your slashing damage did full damage, you know that, but that radiant
Okay.
damage was resisted.
So the 7 points of radiant damage was resisted.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Which was good to know.
And
Okay.
immediately
Alright.
you see this thing get in a more defensive stance, and it's now. After being hit in the head, it's now pissed.
Okay. Well, that's my turn.
All right. Wolves Group 1. Let's see what they're going to. Oh, that's the only thing they fucking can do. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Look confused as the big wolf, like his head just disappears as it goes
Yeah,
like through the door.
they 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And get there. It's there. They they all get a little closer, and then look confused as they see half of their friend sticking into something, and they're like, "The fuck." And that's their turn. Malik.
Okay. Just to, even though like because it's just his head, we don't quote unquote have him surrounded for like flanking or advantage.
You will not get flanking, no.
Okay. I just wanted to double check.
It has to be a Mordor sandwich.
A murder sandwich. I am then, I think, just going to do one of these, please.
Oh, woof.
Ugh.
That is a miss.
Aw, that saddens me.
I will be right back. I need to go get a drink real quick.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Malik, darling, do you really want to hit? Or do you want me to save something?
I don't necessarily feel like I need to hit right now.
I ask for no particular reason whatsoever. Okay.
No, I think
That's-
for now we're okay.
Like I said, we just started, and we have an entire long day ahead
Yes,
of
we
us.
will. Long day of the freaking frack knows what.
Oh, the action economy for this is going to be rough.
Rough.
Yes, rough. Multiple roughs.
Yeah, I mean, we can't necessarily group them.
We are luring them closer.
Yeah. Ooh, we should also double check to see if your detect magic sees if they're they have any
Oh,
type
that's
of
true. Yeah,
magic.
yeah, yeah. The big wolf in front of us is definitely within range.
Mainly, just because I want to see whether or not, like what they may or may not be packing.
Packing.
Themselves, because they are a pack. Yes, Diana actually does have has a 16 index, so. And I know I've stated before, but that's why in initiative I tend to go quicker because of my chronomancy ability.
Okay, sorry about that.
I add my intelligence modifier to my initiative roll.
Nice.
Oh, sorry about that.
Welcome back.
You're Gucci.
Okay, yeah, so Malik, what were you gonna do?
I attack. Um, I will hold off for now.
Oof.
So you're gonna hold your action?
No, I attacked. Remember?
Oh, yes, okay.
And I didn't
So,
hit. And I don't want
second
to use.
swing? Oh, wait, no, you multi-class, never mind.
I multi-classed / I also only can multi-attack when I'm using my hands and my mouth.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
So I cannot multi-attack when I'm using a weapon.
Oh, real quick. Since the bit wolf is now within range, do I sense any magic?
Any magic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Detect magic is on. Might as well see if it's going to be useful. Or if I wasted 10 minutes, it's fine.
Yes, you do. I was just looking at my
Okay.
notes. Transmutation.
As soon as it comes in and we start to fight everything, Diana mentions that.
Interesting.
So what, you saying it's some scientific experiment?
Experiment, yes. Scientific. We'll see.
Alright. Dire Wolf number 2. This one down here. You're going to see this one. Where's my measuring tool? Oh, nope, won't get that far. It is going to dash. And not realizing that there's an invisible wall there, it is going to, with all of its speed, run head first into the cottage wall.
Good.
And from outside, you guys hear thud. And that's its turn because it dashed.
Doesn't it take bludgeoning damage?
It did. Don't worry about it.
It took college damage.
Actually,
Fine.
anybody who wants to roll me a d6.
I will.
It took 3 bludgeoning damage.
Hell yeah!
And it looks very pissed off. You can see outside the dining room window. It ran directly into that window, but it didn't shatter or anything. Dire Wolf 3. This Dire Wolf is going to do something else. You all see this. Well, actually, not all of you. I believe the only one who could see this Dire Wolf would be Malkael.
Which one? The one up here?
Yeah, this one up here.
Well, yeah, I can't see because that's the door.
I was about to say they would be behind the. Yeah, the only one who would see this would be Malkael.
Okay.
So Malkael, you see a very terrifying act as you see this wolf from all fours stand upright and then walk out of your vision.
Oh God.
What? Okay.
And what?
I'm confused.
Like this one?
No, this one right here.
Oh, sorry, this one. Sorry.
So what it did is you saw its back crack and contort to give it a more humanoid shape as it stood up. And actually, no, I don't think it would have walked out of your vision, actually. Nope, it is still in your vision. I'm looking at it now. My bad. And you hear in a very guttural voice it go, "You three, die for me." And you're going to see it point to these three wolves. As you see all three of them, their neck snaps. A purple tether shoots out and connects to all three of them, and their bodies are pulled into this dire wolf, and they disappear.
Yep. More shenaniganry none.
So, hold on, where's that group? So this
no.
group of wolves disappears off the initiative.
Oh no, they've done the fusion dance, except it's the fusion break your neck dance.
They all
Not as
delete.
popular.
Yes.
Yeah, the fusion die dance. Not add turn, you whore. What did it just do? Okay, good. But you see in turn that this wolf doubles in size. And now you see it standing upright, dark red eyes as it howls.
So would this be considered a step large or a step above large? Not colossal.
So this would be considered the one above large.
Right.
Which
So
one
that-
would be giant, I believe?
That's what I was thinking.
All right. And that is its whole turn. Eric.
Right. So this one here still has its head in the door?
Yep, sure does.
Okay.
Sorry if that caused any confusion. I hope my
No,
description was...
Yeah, just making sure.
Spooky transformation bullshit wolves.
Oh, so you swing? Alright. Yeah, you definitely hit. Oh my god. 14 slashing?
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Ooh, you take a chunk out of this boy.
And bonus action rage.
Alright.
And then second attack.
Ah, and then good sir, please roll me a D100.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah,
Isn't
that...
it a D10 first?
Yes, sorry, the D10 first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, to see if it even happens.
I'm worried.
But yes, that second hit does hit. And owie, how do you want to do this?
Just like
In twain.
center of the skull. Just cleave into it.
All right. With the cleave, you actually are able to have it fall back around a square, and it is just dead. As you split its skull in half and yank your axe out of it. 5. So it doesn't happen, yes?
Well, not the big ones.
Okay.
Oh, whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before the rage ends, the creature takes 1d6 force damage and
Oh,
magically leashes out in retribution.
nice. Okay, so we don't roll on the table then?
Nope,
Okay.
not until 9 or 10.
Okay, yeah, then there we go. Boo. Anyway, dire wolf. The big boy. What does it want
The
to do?
super big boy.
As you see it start to walk forward, you see that its claws are now dripping with some sort of viscous liquid. And it's going to... As this thing is going to use a legendary action. Is going to use a
I mean,
legendary action called Blink.
oh.
And as a bonus action, it is going to teleport any point within its range within 60 feet. And it is going to blunk, pop down right there.
I mean, it can't see us, so.
It cannot. But there is one person it can see.
He can't see the door. He hasn't been given permission.
Oh, no, he can't see the door, can he?
Nope, he can't.
Only this one did.
Only that one
No,
did. Now he's dead.
And now he's dead.
Fuck. I lied. I'm gonna hold on. So he would have been here. What does he
He can
want?
hold his action.
Yeah,
he saw like one of the dire wolves just like head disappear, and then suddenly it's back, and it's like was pushed back a little bit, and it's dead.
What does he want to do? Fuck me. Okay, he is going to use it. You know what? I'm gonna see if he's even smart enough. Hold on.
I would hope so. He just gained the power of like 3 other wolves
Nope.
on top of his own.
He's dumb as shit.
Oh, we love a good natural one on a.
He after transforming, he goes, I can smell them, but I can't see them. And he is just like, you see this feral rage coming over him.
I mean, with that natural one, would he not still blink, but blink into a wall and get bounced out?
He blinks in a random direction, just like, over here.
You know what? Give me a D4. He blinks over here.
Just the SpongeBob caveman Oonga Boonga, like,
Yeah.
Wow.
And then there we go. Diana.
Diana sees how well this is going. Now the dire wolf that's next to the door, the one that ran into.
Yeah, it ran face first into the wall.
Yeah. Can I see that one?
You wouldn't be able to attack it because it's on the other side of a window.
Right, it's on the other side. But could I give that one permission?
You
I
sure
see
can.
it.
Yes.
And so Diana points to that dire wolf, and says, "There, darling, that one has the next permission. And Eric, you are such a clever little barbarian. Thank you for coming up with that plan." And Diana's going to hold her actions when that dire wolf comes around and comes within range, sticks its head in. It's going to get a ray of frost.
All right. Malkael?
Okay, so so Diana's holding her action for Ray of Frost. This one here until it comes in,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the only one that's got permission right now.
Yes.
Yep.
Right? I will hold my action as well until it comes in, and then let me see what my economy is here. Okay. Sorry, doing a quick little debate. Yeah, when it comes in, I'll swing at it.
Okie dokie. So both of you are holding your action.
Yep.
All right. Second group of wolves. Okay. Yes, perfect.
Except it can't see me.
Oh, fuck all kinds of duck.
You're
Right.
sure having a good day, Bubby.
I gotta remember they can't see you. All right.
They can smell maybe meat coming from.
This is
Maybe, I don't know.
This is their wolfy, no good, very bad day. Hmm.
Question.
Go for it.
I can see out the door, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I see this one?
Yeah, you can absolutely see this one. It's in your sight range.
Can I cast through the door? And
Yeah.
does that interrupt the door?
No.
Huh. Good to know. Thank you.
Okay. You know what? These ones are gonna skip their turn. They don't know what to do.
There.
They are very confused. Malik.
Hold your
Uh,
turn.
I'm going to hold my action till there's something for me to do a swing at, because I technically don't have really I kind of have line of sight, but I don't really have line of sight of this one.
I removed that
I'd rather
corpse just so it doesn't clutter the screen.
Yeah, no, you're Gucci.
Gracias.
I'm just gonna hold my action.
Okay. All right. Then it's finally this direwolf's turn. Thank God. You're going to see it round the corner. And you know what? This one is going to try to force its way through the door.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
I'm going to have it roll a strength check.
I mean, if it's given permission, does it need to force its way through the door?
Because
is-
of the
is
size
it
of the
big
door.
Okay, yeah, that was my initial
Yeah,
thought.
that's fair. Ooh, a 9?
As you see this thing
Although
try
that
to... What? Go ahead. Sorry.
Just as a thought,
Mm-hmm.
and for funsies' sake, to me, and this is just me thinking out loud, strength forcing your way through the door would be like to crack the door open, like the door jam, make it bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But it's essentially a wall of force, so that doesn't seem likely. Would it not be more of a dex check to see if it could fit its way through the door?
He's got a
Just
point.
a thought.
You do have a point. They have less of a chance of doing that, so Habushki.
But you already failed the one, so this way you get a second try.
13. Okay.
Better anyway.
So, it is able to push its way in just enough to take a swing.
Okay.
And it is going to swing at probably Eric. Being probably the first person it actually sees.
I mean, technically, would am I not in front of the door, and that Malkayan
You are also out of its reach.
Oh, yeah. Technically, I'm out of its reach.
Okay,
If it can't
so...
I'm glowing because of the divine favor.
Oh,
Hey.
that's... Okay, so it would absolutely attack Malkael then.
I was okay hitting the barbarian because of world magic, but it's okay. Just saying.
Just saying.
Like, oh no.
Oh no, wild magic!
Oh no, you're hitting the thing, and if you do hit, you take damage.
Yeah, it's gonna hit Eric.
Okay. That's fine.
So it peers in and just... and it is instantly going to go for a bite on you, Eric. 10!
He's going to snap at me and then feel a snap around his paw. He's trying to get his way through
Ow!
because of the.
Oh, the trap!
The trap, yeah.
Fuck me. Okay. As
Now-
the bear trap springs onto its paw, what damage does it take?
Well, hold on. It's the. According to Xanthar's guide, the way a bear trap works is that it's a melee weapon attack plus 8 to hit the triggering creature.
So roll to see if it hits, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like
You
it
could
also
pull
does
it small
do
back in
damage.
time.
I haven't
Um.
used any of these, so.
Oh, that's
Also, we might go a tad late.
That's fine.
I can't.
That's fine.
You can or can't.
Cannot.
Cannot. Okay.
For once in my life, I cannot go late. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay, that's okay. I just noticed it's almost 10 o'clock already.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know. I want to, but we have a guest over. Actually, two guests over that are waiting for me to
Okay.
join them.
Oh, okay.
And I was not expecting this. This was sprung on me halfway through our game today.
Lovely.
Plus 8 would be 21.
Then yeah, it would absolutely hit.
And hit 1d10 piercing damage. So, at the 7.
And since it came within view, and that's all going on, after that's done, Diana's going to use her held action. Yes, Suki?
Meow. Alright. So everyone else is going to use their held actions?
Yes.
Alright, so let's start with Diana.
Makes sense.
Of course, starting.
It has its speed reduced to 0 and can't move until it breaks free of the trap, which requires a successful DC 15 strength check.
Oh, okay.
20
Wonderful.
22 to hit for 9 cold damage.
9 cold damage. Awesome. It is not resistant to cold at all, so...
Also, technically, its speed is reduced by 10 feet even more, so it's negative 10 feet.
How does that work?
It's fucked.
Negative 10 feet.
It loses the ability to walk for a round. It's fine.
Yo.
But that's it. That's my held action.
And with it being a mobile, do I gain advantage in hitting it, sir?
Yes.
Alrighty then. Go, Backbiter!
The 25.
25.
That hits, yes.
For 9 slashing, 14 acid.
What is that total?
23.
23. Oh my god. He is still standing? Barely.
Ding. I I need more bonus action economy. I need to have a
As all three of you standing in the doorway, by the way, are sprayed with blood as you hit it clean in the neck, and it just a spout of blood covers you all.
Yeah, and Machiel has a held action as well, correct?
Let me know when you're
Yes.
ready.
Yep, go for it.
So I'm going to change it up a bit. Since it's stuck, I sort of pulled the longsword to one side, and I'm going to two beam Eldritch Blast it.
All right, damn.
Noise.
So blast and blast.
The first one
Well, you-
hits, the second one does not.
I was gonna say
That's
won't
fair.
he
Each
also be
each
rolling with
individual
advantage?
beam can do as much damage as my sword does at a minimum without a smite, and can do more. So it was better to try and Eldritch Blast it if they're resistant to radiant. So
Holy bejesus.
oh, it's got Divine Smite turned on. Ignore the 9 radiant.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Sorry.
You
That should be
disintegrate
that's
it.
10 plus 2, so 12. 12 force damage.
You see the head of this thing just pop like a balloon as it slumps to the ground dead.
Nice.
Just not to be a buzzkill, but that might be a decent place to stop since we're like 4 minutes from time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry,
One,
guys. I hate being this one, but
No, it
Well-
happens. Life happens, puppy.
Yeah.
So I will do
if
one.
you want. Go ahead.
I'm going to do one last thing. You're going to hear, because this would be the top of the round technically. You're going to hear a voice go, "No, no, no, no. This is no fun. You're cheating." And all of a sudden, the cottage walls are going to start to shake violently as all of you are ejected from the cottage, and that is where we're going to end for tonight.
The DM went, I am tired of not being caught on action going, no. Let's just get out.
I appreciate you letting us have that bit of fun before enacting that.
I rolled to see how long you guys would get.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's very fair. That's very fair.
Sounds like the salty clown to me.
That's actually a unfamiliar voice to all of you.
Oh, I thought it was the mad clown.
It was not. It was
no.
not.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Great. Another mysterious voice.
do I know who this voice is?
You also do not.
I also do not know who this voice is. Okay.
Nope. Actually, the one who would actually be Malik.
Uh-oh. Someone is here to hunt me.
You don't know Malik, but that voice tickles something in the back of your head, like, I know that voice. The second it comes around.
Yep. I'm like, I know that voice. Where is that voice coming from? Who is it?
But alright. On the YouTube side, that is where we're going to stop. If you can, hit that like button, press that notification bell if you want to see more, and thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.